right, guys, as you guys can tell, we launched from South Padre Island. We're heading towards the old causeway. This is Mesquite Flats, for those of you guys that are unaware. You have the right side and the left side. Usually when I come out here, I target the left side. I work the mangroves, and then I work the deeper pockets for trout. Today's objective is to catch as many redfish and trout that we can keep legally, so I can take home and do some meal prep with them. So considering the tide is really high right now, we have high tide at 7:30. It's 7:07 right now, and low tide is around 3. We shouldn't be out here too late. I'm thinking by 11, 10, 11, we should have our limits. Hopefully at least one limit of trout or one limit of red. We're gonna be using two brand new colors that I'm probably gonna put on my website by the time you see this video. I'm gonna be testing them out today. One of them is this pearl white with translucent pearl body with pink flake in the bottom. It's a twin injection. And the other one is going to be a different color that we'll talk about later. And we're also going to be using a topwater from a up-and-coming company, from a young gentleman that I met at the expo. Every now and then you will see schools of ladyfish blowing up along the bridge here. So those are fun to catch if you're bored, but hopefully we won't be bored. Hopefully we'll be catching fish. All right, guys, I'm starting to see some birds and bait blow up over here. I'm pretty sure it's ladyfish, like I was telling you guys, but let's go ahead and cast at it. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be ladyfish though. Where is it at? Okay, it's gonna be somewhere in front of me here. I didn't bring a knife as usual, so we can't even use it as cut bait if we wanted to, so that sucks. Yeah, they keep hitting it. There's one. Told you guys. They're fun to catch, but obviously it's not what we want. But, oh. If you ever wanted to know how strong these LCD rods are, man, these freaking ladyfish will put them to work for sure. They are strong. Also known as poor man's tarpon. With good reason. All right. Okay. Guys, this is where things got pretty interesting. I know when I was fighting the ladyfish here, I did see the wake behind it of something coming up for it. I just didn't really react to it at the time until after the fact, because a lot of times when you catch one fish, you know, they have their buddies going with them. But going back on this one and slowing it down, clearly something big went after the ladyfish and literally just ate it and cut me off. So let me know in the comments what you think it was. I'm pretty sure it was a shark, maybe a small black tip. But let me know in the comments what you think it was and if it's ever happened to you out in the bay. Yeah, ladyfish. What, dude, something was chasing it and freaking ate it and cut me off, dude. Look, it had a wake behind it. It had a wake behind it, like something was chasing it. I don't know if the GoPro caught it, but there was a big wake that went into the ladyfish and it freaking cut me off, dude. Look. Could it be a shark? Something big. Oh, it's something big is right here next to me, actually. Could it have been a shark? There it is again. Let me see if I can get it on the GoPro. Whatever it was ate my ladyfish and literally cut me off like nothing. It looks like a shark because it frayed up the line. Had to be like a black tip or some kind of shark. That was crazy because I saw the big old wake behind it. And I don't have any heavy test line. There had to be a shark. I saw the big wake when it chased the ladyfish, and then it freaking just hammered it, and my line was cut off freaking like butter, dude. What else could cut me off that fast? You know what I'm saying?
What happened?
We have to get out of here.
What happened?
I am shooketh.
What the fuck happened?
Boston Market is supposed to be my happy place.
Yeah.
And I can't go there without getting recognized.
What?
She knows my name. She knows who we are.
No, it's because
we can't come here.
No.
We're too famous. I can't go here anymore.
Somebody recognized me. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you for the support. Let's get out the Mr. Ballyhoo garlic oil. Get a little spray there. Okay. What the hell? I was cleaning my sunglasses, dude, and something hit my freaking lure. I almost lost the rod, bro. Jesus. I mean, there you go. Ragnarok. You don't even gotta work the dang lure. Something's gonna hit it. Oh, I just saw a redfish. And I scared it. Alright guys, I'm gonna go to the right a little bit and I'm gonna kind of work this grass flat right here because I'm pretty sure I just spooked a redfish. But I'm gonna cast with the wind. There's another one right here in front of me. There's one. Told you. It's a little one though. It's a little guy. On that top water, baby. He smacked it. I had seen them kind of tailing here. So I've seen some bigger guys though, so I'm gonna try to see if I can anchor. All right guys, and that was on the new top water that we're testing out today. They're from J-Lo. I might bent the crap out of this hook when I took it out of his mouth, or when I was pulling it out of the net, I think. Trout, finally. Little guy, but still a trout. Finally. Little trout. First little trout on the boat. About time you showed up. Check it out, guys. Little trout, probably like a good 14, 13. Whoa. Finally. Let's see if there's some other ones out here. We're gonna push up against these mangroves here, guys, and see if we can find a red here. Pretty sure I just saw a pinfish chasing my lure. What is this? A little trout? A little red. Little red. A little red. Yeah, I found you, buddy. Now I know where you guys are hanging out. You're hanging out in the in the flats. All right. Okay. Check it out, guys. Got a little dinker. Little dinker over here in the shallow. I'm pretty sure there's some bigger ones. There's got to be some bigger ones. Let me see if I can anchor down. There's one little trout. I don't know why I thought if I throw over here, there should be a trout or a red. Oh, I lost him. Here's a little guy. There should be more though. It's right on the drop off. I think it's because I had it set up for red and I might have pulled the hook through its lip. There's a boat right there too. He probably saw some action. He's got to be careful though, because the water is going to recede and he does not want to get stuck right there. There's another one. Told you guys. It's a better one, I think. Or is it a red? Oh no, it's a trout, guys. It's a trout. He might be a keeper. He might be a keeper. Finally. I don't think he measures 15. He's probably gonna be like at 14. Yeah. I try saying that boat's gonna get stuck. That is why you gotta be careful, guys. Oh, he's stuck. He's gotta turn the wheel to the left and get the guys to sit on the side and gun it. Or just slowly get out. The way he's doing right there. Putt, 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 putt all the way out. The tide is receding. You do not want to be right there when the tide is receding on a boat. There he goes. It's going, it's going. Turn it, turn it, turn it, turn it, turn it. Turn it, broski. At least he's moving. Got a good prop. He needs to get the guys to sit on the left-hand side. Turn it all the way to the left. He's moving, he's moving. Well, he just totally ruined all that area, so let's move out of here. If you guys were wondering, yes, he's still stuck. He's over there. He's moving. He's moving, though. He's moving. Got a good motor. Got a good prop. He's moving. He should have been able to get out of this no problem. It's about 12 inches of water. He's just not. You have to turn it all the way to the left and gun it. I was gonna say there's a fin over there, but I think that's that damn manta ray. Pretty sure. Oh, oh, or it was a red. It was a red, guys. False alarm. It was a red. Not a big guy though. Sight cast at that one though. Oh no no. That's a little red. It's just a little red. Bunch of dinks today. Side casted you, bro. I thought you were a manta ray. It was just a little red fish. Check it out, guys. Biggest redfish of the day. It's been crazy, bro. Bunch of dinks today. Not sure why. Man, guys, it's been tough. Been working the banks. On the way into the bank, I saw 2 reds hit the lure, but they just nudged it. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do now is I'm gonna go ahead and go to deeper water, 3 to 4 feet deep, and see if I can catch some trout and hopefully land the redfish. So be using the top water today, but there's so much grass on top that even for the top water and for the jig head, it's freaking annoying. So let me do one more cast. Just for good measure. All right, let's go ahead and put on the Cosmo back on and get to it. All right, so we're using a 25-pound fluorocarbon leader, the invisible pink. And then what I'm doing is I'm doing a uni to uni. For those of you guys that always ask, what kind of knots do I do? What kind of leader do I use? I tie a carbon leader to the braid, my main line, a uni to uni. We got the mono or the fluoro. Now we get the braid. And I'm exhausted. I haven't slept, that's why. But it's all good. See if we can catch a fish though. We've been catching nothing but dinks today. All right. Let's see if we can catch something here, guys. We'll drift a little bit and cast as many times as we can and see if we can find something juicy. Okay. 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 Got a red, guys. Finally. Oh yeah, it's a keeper. Finally. Jeez, yeah, baby. Oh, come on. I don't think the drag's that tight on this one, because I have it set for trout, so hopefully we can land them. Oh yeah, he's a good guy. Good red right here. Good red right here, guys. Not like a big red, but he's a keeper for sure. Okay. Finally a keeper, man. Okay. Whew, on the Cosmo, man. On the Cosmo. Oh, man. Stop, bro. Just stop. Let me take you home. I'm hungry. Oh, yeah, baby. Man, we had to work for this one, guys. We had to work for this one. Oh, man. Finally, we got a freaking keeper on the boat. Been catching nothing but dinks all day, guys. Right there on that Cosmo. Check out that nice, healthy guy right there, man. This is going to be a good 23, 22, maybe 22. Let's measure him. $24 24-inch redfish, guys. Took a lot of perseverance, commitment to land this one freaking redfish, guys. Got a lot of dinks today, but we landed this nice 24-inch redfish right now on the Cosmo Ceph lure. So I'm gonna put this guy on a stringer. Man, guys, I'm telling you, we've been out here grinding, man, grinding. Tried getting off the kayak, tried freaking wading, tried shallow, and it paid off, man. We were able to manage to catch one keeper red so far, and I had a feeling they were gonna be over here, but I wasn't sure. I had a feeling it was gonna be more trout than redfish, but I'll take them, man. I'll take, especially right now that it's been super slow. But got this 24-inch redfish. Gonna be a good meal. Good meal. We're gonna tie this guy here. I lost my stringer, as I always do, so I'm using a stringer that George lent me. You guys know me, I always lose my stringers, but finally, guys, man, a lot of work. Let's see if we can catch another one. See if we can catch another one. All right, guys, I took the other GoPro down because it has the wireless mics on it, and we have all the clouds over there that was really dark a little bit ago. I thought it was coming this way, but it looks like it's going north. Winds definitely picked up, but last Sunday when I went fishing at the jetties with my dad, it was really calm also, and then all of a sudden the wind picked up, and it picked up like hardcore, like 40-mile-an-hour winds. So I didn't want to risk it, so I went ahead and anchored down here in about 8 inches of water. Worst case scenario, gets really windy, kayak's not gonna go anywhere, I'm not gonna go anywhere. If in case I fall in freaking 8 inches of water. No big deal. I'm gonna give it about 30 to 45 minutes so the wind can die down, and then I'm gonna start heading back in once all those gray clouds kind of clear up, because last time that's exactly what happened. Those gray clouds came in, winds picked up, and it started to rain and shit. So I'm gonna wait until it kind of moves away a little bit farther up. Meanwhile, I threw a cut bait out on the bait caster, piece of ladyfish, and we'll see if a redfish picks it up. Meanwhile, I'll leave this camera on only because it's easier to take off if I have to. So I'm gonna leave this one on for now, and we'll see if we catch anything. We do have our radio just in case, but I don't think it's gonna get bad. have one of these on your kayak at all times, guys. This is a VHF radio since we're here, and this goes straight to the Coast Guard. If you need a Coast Guard 16.9, goes straight to the Coast Guard. If it was an emergency, we would use it, and it works. It's satellite, so I think it works anywhere, but I'm not sure the range, but I'm pretty sure it works pretty much anywhere. This radio, I bought it at Academy for like $130, and I've yet to ever use it. I haven't even turned it on until just right now, and I don't even know what the damn charger is. Hopefully I can find the charger for it, but hopefully you never have to use it, but it's always good to have it, basically. It does float, so in case you flip in the water, if you have your PFD, you're supposed to have it strapped, and it does float, and it's submersible, so you can submerge it underwater and it's still going to work. So perfect tool to have on your kayak, just in case you get stuck in a pickle. You want to have this. I'm gonna go ahead and wait on the cut bait to see if anything picks it up. So far nothing's picked it up yet. We're trying to see if we wait out the wind. It's kind of dying down a little bit now. I feel like it's dying down. And it is low tide, so we're technically in like freaking 5 inches of water. I can just stand up if something happens. We're not in any danger right here. Okay. I threw the ladyfish right inside a big old pocket over there. I'm surprised nothing's picked it up yet. But then again, it's kind of shallow for like a big old red to be in there. Take it. Still relatively high, and plenty of white caps, but like I said, the reason I'm out here and the reason I go out a lot by myself is because I have a lot of trust in the HOBIE OUTBACK. They may turn the camera around so you guys can kind of get a visual of what we're going through right now. Hopefully y'all don't get wet. And the GoPro doesn't give it justice. Woo. And what you want to do with these swells is you want to go through them and take your time. You don't got to go fast. Take your time. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go towards that float, that radar or whatever that thing that what do you call it, the bleep, whatever the hell it's called, bleep. I'm gonna go towards that, and then I'm gonna kind of go towards the bank and then come around this way so I can go back to where I started at. But these swells are gnarly, boys. You want to be going towards them. Like I said, you're gonna get wet, it's all good, but you don't want to be sideways to them. Woo. Pay attention to the white caps, pay attention to the rollers. You know, you never know, there could be a swell that'll come from the side and hit you from the side. and those are usually the ones that flip you. So always go against them or with them, but don't go sideways, you know, on a kayak especially. We'll slowly, gradually kind of push to the left so we can go back. We can go to that spot that I'm trying to get to. These right here are pretty big, so you're gonna slow down. You don't get too wet. There you go. Make sure you're always pushing. Stopping whenever you go through a big swell, go ahead and stop pedaling, or go slower, but make sure your hands are always on the rudder. Make sure your hands are always on the rudder. And the best thing to do whenever the swells are really tough or windy is you need to stay focused. Don't freak out, don't get scared. Just kind of relax, face the swells like I said, and take your time. It's not a race, it's just a matter of getting back. And this is mainly for a lot of you guys that are starting to kayak. I know a lot of the experts are probably watching this like, dude, shut up. But this is vital information for those of you guys that are barely got into kayaking or want to get into kayaking. This will prevent you from, you know, flipping the kayak or falling off. Just keep an eye on the swells. Always don't be on your phone. Don't be distracted. This is why I never wear headphones or listen to music when I'm on the water, because you want to always hear what's going on around you, whether it's water, whether it's winds, whether it's a boat, a jet ski, another kayaker. You always want to hear what's going on around you. It might feel like you're never going to get there, but trust me, we're getting there. We're just not hauling ass, because we want to get there safe. Realistically, you can go fast through these swells. Nothing's gonna happen. The only thing is, you're gonna get wet. So I usually just slow down so I don't get too wet when I'm gonna, you know, when I go over a big roller. But for the most part, all the water that comes into the kayak leaves out the kayak immediately. So you don't have to worry about any water getting into the hole. They have gaskets on the front hull. The compartment, it's got two gaskets, one on top, one at the bottom. Water will not get through that thing, trust me. Compartment on the bottom, same thing. It's got a gasket, it's got a seal. Water's not gonna get through it. This kayak is super sturdy, super safe, watertight. All you gotta do is stay composed and focus on getting back.
Yeah, back on. Can you hear me? That's all right. You're calling me. Yeah, they're talking to me. I can't hear you now. I couldn't hear you the first time. Yes, sir. I'm going to start opening for you. Thank you very much.
It's always good to listen to what's going on around you, especially when you're out here where there's a lot of boats, which is why I have the radio. You want to hear what's going on just in case. All right, guys, we made it back to the truck finally. Man, it was brutal today, fellas. Brutal. We caught fish. We caught trout, we caught redfish, ladyfish. We got cut off by a shark, I'm pretty sure. That ladyfish was probably about a good 18 inches. So I saw the wake. I don't know if the GoPro caught it. Hopefully it did. but I saw the wake that chased the ladyfish, and then it just freaking swallowed it and cut my line off. But based on the way the fluoro was, it was like frayed up and cut. I mean, it was instant. It wasn't even like the rod didn't even like apply more pressure. It was just instant cut. So I know it had to be a shark. But nonetheless, you know, we caught one keeper red only, 24-inch redfish, well deserved. He's in the back in the cooler. We're gonna cook that guy up because, man, it was brutal. The winds were supposed to be low. I think the highest was supposed to be like 12 or 14 today, and just like every freaking time I go fishing, the forecast is never accurate. Somebody needs to fire those people. I don't know what's going on with those guys. Maybe they're watching TikTok while they're posting the freaking winds and the weather and all that stuff. Somebody needs to do something about those weather channel people, man, for real. But you know, the wind, it got real windy. Wind was probably blowing at around 28 mile per hour winds for a good minute, probably for a good hour or so. And we waited it out, and then at the end, when it started dying down, it was about 25 miles an hour, 23 miles an hour. I started heading back, as you guys saw, and I tried fishing a little bit more here by the bank with some cut bait, but redfish didn't want it, man. Redfish did not want it. But hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. We're trying to get to 5,000 subscribers before December. We got August, September, October, but before like October, November. With the next 3 months, I want to hit 5,000 subscribers. We're almost there. We're at about 4.4 thousand. Can we get 600 more subscribers, guys, in the next 3 months? I know you guys can do it. Subscribe, and hopefully tomorrow will be a better day. Woo! I'm gonna go get lunch, guys. Well deserved. I'm gonna get me a big fat burger and some freaking a Coke and some ketchup. Yeah, all that stuff. All right, guys. See you guys in the next one. Peace.